analyze and prioritize. And so at this point, we're going to go through and analyze all of the data and have a conversation about that. So we can start up here, and we'll start with students that are proficient or higher. So Josh, if you want to talk about our last test, quarter 4, number 1, kind of what we see out of the boys and then girls, and then we'll talk about inferences.
Yep. Okay, so when we look at the boys in quarter 4, test 1, looks like we have 76 total. 68 of them are students that come to PE class, and 60 of those boys took the test out of the 68 that come to class. We have 42 in the green, 6 in the yellow, 4 in the orange, and 8 in the red. Translate to 70%, 10%, about 7%, and 13% there. When we look at the girls, we have 76 of them. 67 of them are not in an alternate placement, so they come to class. 60 of those girls took the test. 31 in the green, 15 yellow, 8 orange, 6 in the red. Translates to about 52% proficient in the green zone, 25 are close in the yellow, 13 are far in the orange, and then there's 10 that need intensive help in the red.
And first thing, Josh, that I recognize is you look at kind of our last test. This would be our quarter 3, test 3. Mm-hmm. And you look at, we had 43 boys in the green zone. We had 42 this next time. We had 7 and then 6, 2 and then 4, 3 and then 8. I guess the first thing that I see is that we went down 1 in the green zone when our goals are always to increase. So we'll have to talk about why that is. The next thing I see that our red group increased from last time too. And so, that's something else that we're going to probably have to look at as far as why that was. For boys-wise, is there anything else that you see that interests?
Well, do you want to talk about why we think that is?
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the students who took the test, we had 55 take it in quarter 3 for boys, and then 60 in quarter 4, the first test. So I think some of the influx in numbers comes surely from kids taking the test. Mm-hmm. And usually, I think we've seen a trend in the past that when students who don't take the tests are students that don't like to be physically active or fit. So that might contribute potentially to some of the increase in the red zone, where we have 5 more in the red zone in that second one. It might be because those students are taking the test now, whereas they did not take it in the previous quarter.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to see that theme as we keep going to the girls too. Same thing with the girls. We had 37 that were proficient last quarter. Then we have 31 now, as well as we gained here 6 students in the red zone. I think that's also a thing too, where we kind of had that break between third and fourth quarter a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that might have contributed. I know we saw that in Christmas. We had that conversation that Christmas break really saw our numbers drop, and we kind of game planned for next year through this process of what we might do over Christmas break to help those numbers stay consistent.